Hello and welcome to the next tutorial on sort. We are going to discuss an algorithm which is called bubble sort, which is very popular in sorting array. Now let me first explain what is an array once again with respect to sort. Take an example of this. There are 5 elements in this array and they are not arranged into any order, because if you look, the lowest element, which is 2, is in the second position, and when we sort this array in an ascending order, what we will get from here is the 1, which I am showing here under sorted array, which will be 2 3 5 6 8 in the ascending order. So I am going to explain how to sort this kind of array using bubble sort. In this tutorial I will explain the algorithm, and then I will write a small program which will show how to write a Java program to sort an array. Now in this algorithm called bubble sort, the first element is compared with the next element, and if next element and all the way to the last element, and if any element is found to be shorter than the first, to be smaller than the first element, will swap the position. That means the smallest number will be brought to the first position and the number in the first position will be taken to the position where the smallest number was there. So this process is repeated till we read all the numbers in the array. At the end of it, the first element will have the smallest number. If you see here, 5 is first compared with 2. Since 2 is smaller, we swap. So 2 now comes to the first position. So at the end of this first iteration, the first element will have the smallest number. If you see here, at the end of the first iteration, 2 comes to the first position and 5 goes to the second position. Then 2 will be compared with the third element, that is 6. No swapping will be done because 2 is smallest. 2 will be compared with 3, it will remain as it is. 2 will be compared with 8 and it will remain as it is. So at the end of first iteration, the first number will have the smallest number, that is 2 will come to the first position. Then we'll shift our attention to the second number from 5, and 5 will be first compared with 6. Since 5 is smaller, nothing will be done. Then 5 will be compared with the next number, that is 3. Since 3 is smaller, then 5 and 3 will be exchanged. So 3 will come to the position of 5 and number 5 will go to the position of 3, as you can see here. So actually I think I have spoken a little bit faster. So now 5 will be compared with 3. 3 and 5, they will exchange position. As you can see now, 3 now has come to the second position and 5 has gone to the position of 3. So I have written at the bottom. So now you can see what is the new position of 3 and what is the new position of 5. Next, 3 will be compared with 8. Since 3 is smaller, no exchange will be done this time. So at the end of second iteration, we get what you see here now, 2 3 6 5 8. Now we shift our attention to the next element, which I mark with red, and start comparing from the element which is next, which I mark with a blue arrow. So 5 will be compared with 6. 5 is smaller, so no exchange will be done. Then 5 will be compared with 8. Since 5 is smaller, no exchange will be done. Now we shift our attention to the next element. Again 6 will be compared with 8. Since 6 is smaller, no exchange will be done. So at the end of it, we get the sorted array. So let me read it now. So when all the comparisons are done, the first element will have the smallest number of the series, Then the same steps are repeated, this time starting from the second element, at the end of which the second position will have the next smallest number, and this is continued till the penultimate time, that means last but one. For example, if the array has 10 elements, this process is repeated 9 times, and at the end of it we get the sorted array. Now I will show you how to write a program to do this.